This is our new national anthem that we all should be singing now, and it goes like this. Eternal Father, curse our land, now take over bygone men. People seeking evil powers, children missing every hours. To careless leaders, weak defenders, like corruption that they love. No justice, no truth, can this be forever? Jamaica lost their love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica lost their love. Teach us true respect for all. Nowadays youths don't know that at all. Strengthen us that we should cherish. Gunshot a because family a perish. Lightning, thunder, earthquake, water, send down it, Father, from above. No justice, no truth, can this be forever? Jamaica lost their love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica lost their love. Thank you.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what a go on. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life. Each and every morning, I come here, so, and me embrace and me express and me preach giving thanks for life. You know how much people out there we are take people life because them take it for granted. And you know how much people lose for them life because them take life for granted. And you know how much people are weep and a moan because them lose a loved one because of persons who take life for granted. People, life is a sacred gift that was handed over to us by the Most High Creator. And trust me, we need to start preserve, protect, and give thanks for the preservation of life. Yeah, man. So in the morning, my peeps, we are going to shift our focus to two specific police divisions. We are talking about the Kingston Central Police Division, who is experiencing a flare-up of gang violence in the south side, Tel Aviv area in that police space. We are talking about the Darcsyde and the Genasyde war we are going down there. So, whole heap of people are lose them 3 points because of that. And then, of course, we are going to talk about what are going over Gregory Park there, so. Yeah, man, a flare up of gang violence we are going over there, so where has taken quite a few 3 points too. In recent days, them take off a man head clean over there. Police have to drop curfew, pana curfew. So can you imagine a curfew within a curfew in a one community? Joke thing me I tell my peeps. So right now, we are talking about the place over Gregory Park where in a September, to be exact, September 19, a police sergeant life was taken in that very same area. Yeah, man. So for those who remember, sergeant that is attached to the Hunts Bay police station, Sergeant McCallin, lose 3 points to the hands of the old dirty corner boy them whilst playing dominoes in that same area that the ongoing gang war are going in a Gregory Park. So we are going to hear from the superintendent in charge of operations, Superintendent Hopeton Nicholson. We are going to play a clip from a CVM exclusive. Listen.
With Christmas just days away, tensions have increased here in the community of Gregory Park in St. Catherine following the beheading of an unidentified man who goes by the alias Indian. Over the weekend, there was an upsurge in crime in the Gregory Park community due to gang rivalry, forcing a 6 p.m. curfew to take effect. Head of operations for the St. Catherine South Division, Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, says there's friction between communities in the area.
Gangsters from one side of the community went over into the other side and carried out a set of activities which resulted in the burning down of a house and one man being shot. Later on during the day, there was a reprisal attack on the other side of the community known as Mexico, where 2 persons were assaulted and one of them, his head was off completely.
Superintendent Nicholson also says since the rise in crime, there's been heightened police presence and a total of 13 persons were brought in for questioning and later released. Meanwhile, he adds the police will be maintaining a strong presence in the division.
Gregory Park is one of our hotspots, and we plan to ensure that the law-abiding citizens who reside in these areas can live peacefully.
The superintendent listed some persons of interest.
Kirk Wint, otherwise called Big Red. One is Eliza Tafari Carles, OC Papalou. One is Mario Barnes, OC Chesson. One is Dwayne Carlos, OC Rambo. One is Mario Francis, OC Munga. Steve Johnson, OC Steve.
He's urging residents with information to come forward.
Some peeps living in those areas, if you don't want peace, it's simply, work with the police, give up the old dirty corner boy them and stop hide them. And make me add to what the superintendent say, because probably you never hear good. So me I got talk it in the on-the-spot news media voice so you can hear it loud and clear. The old dirty corner boy them, Kirk Wint, otherwise known as Big Red. The one with them call Elsa Tafari Carles, otherwise known as Papalou. The next one with them call Mario Barnes, otherwise known as Chesson. The next one with them call Dwayne Carlos, otherwise known as Rambo. The next one with them call Mario Francis, otherwise called Munga. And the next one with them call Steve Johnson. Them call him by him first name in the streets, Steve. All of them all dirty kind of boy they wanted. So persons with information upon them boy, shove out the information and stop zip up with them out. Here man, if you don't want peace or you don't want the violence increase, it depends on where you don't want still. So if a peace, shove out the information, make the police them get it. If you don't trust the Portmore police them, link any police where you don't know and trust and make them know the information. Them will know the proper channels for pass it through so it can reach the relevant authorities who can comment and make effective change in our community. Or if you don't trust them, link a soldier, he will deal with it the same way too. If you don't still not trust this, link the commissioner office, them will deal with it the same way. And if you don't still not trust this, link on the Spot News Media or any like-minded bloggers. Yeah man, we will pass on the information to the relevant authorities same way, because this thing here need to stop, not just in a Gregory Park, Portmore. We are talking about right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. Too much right now man. But anyway my peeps, make a flick over to Kingston Central Police Division, because right now down there so I move grimy, may I tell you. So my peeps, this is the scene where 50-year-old Winston Ellis, a community tailor, was brutally taken out by the hands of the old dirty corner boy them in the Kingston Central Police Division. May I tell you, say the ongoing, the gang war we are going at the police division there between the two set of old dirty boy them, the Genasyde man them and the so-called Darcsyde man them, has claimed the life of many in recent months. So 50-year-old Winston Ellis was the latest casualty in the gang war we are going between Genasyde and Darcsyde. So all of this took place about 2:50 p.m. yesterday when the perpetrators of the crime stepping at the man place of residence along Fleet Street and full him up a bacon all over the upper body and head. So one resident stated that she just stepped out of the shop because him operate a little community corner shop. That's why them call him the tailor. Yeah man, she just drop off a dress for give the general, for stitch it up for her, for, you don't know, Christmas a come and thing and she want look cute in her street. So she said, boy, she just step out of the man place, figure burn a big head spliff and go and hold her meds and go and wait for him for do what him do. And then she hear a barrage, a loud explosion, big kind of beat in there. One time she goes up back now and the smoke clear and the battle has been won and the old dirty kind of boy them take with themselves. She go make a one prep and see the man around there spread out, me I tell you. The man gone a shut eye country land. The man now have a woman, the man now have a pitney, nothing at all. And them just come take the man life just like that. This man here is not a man where mix up in a the whole heap of bangarang where you see a go on around there. So we get to understand say it is a reprisal of a double loss of life. We go on just a few days ago. A youth with them call Mario Myers. Me I go get into Feem's story too because Feem father have a story to tell about him. And a next brother with them call Carlington Williams. The two of them man they get slapped with Sunday morning. So word on the street is that this is a reprisal. Yeah man. So watch this now. We go hear from the father of one of the man them we get slapped with Sunday morning that them say the tailor we get slapped with yesterday is a reprisal for them two loss of life there. So listen to this. So this person on your screen right now is Mario Myers. One of two man will lose them 3 points to the hands of the old dirty corner boy them. Yeah man, Sunday morning, bright and early. So the father of this brother here said boy him lose another offspring. As me say, his name is Mario Myers, age 30, a construction worker. We lose Feem 3 points in a south side, a tough inner city community in the Kingston Central Police Division. So the next man will lose him life with Mario is a 32-year-old Carlington Williams, otherwise called Black Buckle, of a Kingston Central address. So the father basically say him feel like there is no more hope, because him really no have no more family left like that. Just him little brother. Because this person here, Mario Myers, is his 3rd son that he has lost to gun violence in the very same era in a 8-year period. He said that his last son will lose him 3 points. He has spoken to him on many occasions about the bad company them where him keep, but him nah hear and see it now. Him meet him demise because him nah listen to him father. So he is basically telling us now that the first son, whose name was Romario Myers, was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and his life was taken by the old dirty corner boy them in a drive-by knockings and clappings incident about 8 years ago. Some peeps, that was the first of 3 heartbreaking tragedies for this father. So Romario was the eldest of the Myers' 5 children, 4 of whom are males. So 6 years after that, the Myers family was yet again plunged into mourning by another son's loss of life. His name is Demar Myers. It is said that he went to shop, and on his way coming back, the old dirty corner boy them pounce upon him and a lone can to his upper body and head. His father related that son never in a no mix up, so him no understand up to now why them would have take him 3 pints. But he related that in that war where did I go on them time there, any man them catch from a certain side, I just saw the thing set. So if you come from up the road, whether you mix up or not, if them catch you astray anyway, a lone can to your skin. Yeah man. So this last son, you know, the father clearly states that he had spoken to him on numerous occasions and also related to him the loss of life of his 2 brothers and to stay away from certain company. But him never take no warning, and see it there, him lose him 3 pints too. So reports from the police is that about 9:30 a.m. both Williams and Myers were walking along Water Lane towards the gully to South Camp Road. So right there and then the old dirty corner boy them will plan up the whole thing, spot the man them a walk, and one of them just step cross and start pepper them skin. So when time them get the first couple of can, them run off. So the run with them run off now, and next one can of them now in the direction where them a run go, and a more can to them skin. The two of them spread out same place like a sheet, me I tell you. Could not avoid the loss of life with them meet. Because the man them well plan it out, say any angle them run from, somebody will be there to meet them and plant some can in a them chest. And basically they executed the plan perfectly well because both men is no longer amongst the land that they live in. So watch this now, my peeps. You see this informer for lose them 3 pints mentality. And this thing about me and no informer, and if I know me no business. What about when it come pan for your door? What you gonna say? You gonna want somebody to come assist you too, you know? What about if your picnic get can up and smarty say you wouldn't want them to talk? So people who no need to stop zip up on the mouth and start leak information like a whole fridge. Yeah man, like a ice truck. Just a leak a go so. I saw the thing I gonna stop. If everybody in the community say enough is enough, me I tell you no say. It can't stop. Me can make references of communities who is similar to what Uno go through and then make up their mind and say, yo, enough is enough and the thing work. Some peeps in any given garrison community, I am pretty sure say at least 75% of the persons living in those communities, no matter which part it there, right across the length and breadth of Jamaica me I talk about, 75% of the people in them community there are decent, law-abiding citizens. So that simply means you don't have the majority and majority rules. So people, take back on the community, take back on the era from them old dirty kind of boy. Them little boy you cannot allow them to mash it up. Yeah man, so remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.